Hello, Memorial Park students. My name is Ron Flickinger, and I'm a retired Fort Wayne Community Schools employee. And I've been contracted by the Career Academy to here at Anthus for a special project that I hope will not only introduce you to the concept of high school, but will show you how connected high school is to middle school. This program has had three components. We want to be in every sixth grade classroom, and we want to visit those classrooms and share a short video with you to let you know that there's opportunities in high school that are available really not to all kids, but to kids who have done their best in both middle school and in high school. In 7th grade, you're watching this video right here that's going to take place after I'm done speaking. And you're going to be listening to some students who actually attended your middle school, and they're going to be sharing with you some important things about being a successful high school student. And they'll introduce themselves to you in just a minute. Next year in 8th grade, we hope to do two things in your classrooms. We want to bring into each 8th grade classroom in the Fort Wayne Community Schools high school students, again, from your middle school, that will share with you specifically about the transition from 8th grade to 9th grade. And also we'd like them to share with you what they did in 9th and 10th grade to make 11th and 12th grade a really exciting and successful experience. We also, by the way, have produced a video for 8th graders that talks about the IDT process. We hope your counselors or teachers will share that video with you when you're in the 8th grade. And we hope these activities will help you as you enter high school, which is the last phase of your final preparation for life while you're still living at home. After high school, you're kind of on your own. So why don't you sit back and listen closely to the good advice you're about to receive from students who were sitting in those very same seats just a few short years ago.
Hello, Memorial Park students. My name is Christine Borsetto, and I am currently a student at IPFW. I graduated from Northrop High School and spent 2 years studying graphic design here at Anthus. And I have been hired by the Career Academy to moderate this discussion today. And I have here two former Memorial Park students.
I'm Cynthia. I am in the early education program here at Anthus. I also attend Northside. I come here in the mornings, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then I take that class here. I do like book work and basically learn about the cognitive development of children and their state of mind and how they develop over time. And then those Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go over to my practicum site for 3 hours, and then I go back to my home school, Northside.
What sort of classes do you take in high school then?
I take a creative writing class. It's dual credit through IPFW, and I also take Ivy Tech dual credit through Anthus, so I'm getting twice.
Oh, okay, so you basically get college credits then as you're taking high school classes?
Yeah, for sure, but you have to go through an active placer test and see, your scores and your results come back, and based on those test results, then you are accepted into the program.
All right. And how about you?
Hi, I'm Zaire. I'm in the fire rescue program. My home school is Southside High School, so I'll take fire rescue in the morning and then in the afternoon go back to the Southside. My classes at Southside are pre-calc, U.S. history, and English, and I'm also a cheerleader at Southside.
Awesome. And you said you were a fire. When you think of fire, you sometimes think of like men a lot. So what made you decide that you wanted to be in the fire program?
I originally want to be a paramedic when I get older. The EMT class is for seniors only, so I chose this class as a backup resort. Unless paramedic doesn't work out for me, then I can automatically go and work on a fire truck.
Even with paramedics too, it's usually guys so that's great. That's great for you. Thanks for sharing that. But I want to spend the majority of our time talking about 8th grade. So let's talk about the direct connections between 8th grade and high school. So looking back, what did you do in 8th grade that really helped you throughout high school? Is there any classes you took? Is there any habits that you had that helped you out?
Band, I would say band helped me out a lot.
Really?
Yeah, because I took, the only reason why I went to Northside in particular was because of their band program, because they have such a great band program and the director is really amazing. And I've been playing clarinet since I was in 4th grade, so having to be in band kind of like pushed me forward and kind of helped me be more organized and direct, and it taught me responsibility.
You kind of laughed when she said band. Were you included
Yeah.
in something
I was
like
in
that
her
as well?
band class with her.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
how was that?
It was
fun.
It's really fun. And then what would you say were some of the skills that you learned during band that kind of helped you out?
It gives you a starting point when you go into high school. Most kids come in there with the fresh, like with nothing to do. Band, like you feed into it and you like start somewhere.
Gives you like purpose
Yeah.
that you walk in, because like as a freshman you're confused,
Yeah.
you're lost, you're like,
I understand.
yeah, I don't know where I'm going, but like if you do like an extracurricular activity, like band starts in the summer, you go there and you get to like meet the kids and you get to meet like a couple teachers, so you have like an idea of where everything's at before you go in, so it's like you feel more comfortable. I
And it
guess.
looks like you make friends too as well.
Pretty
So
easily.
A lot
you
of
guys
friends.
seem like you were good friends. Now reverse that. Is there anything you did that might have hurt you in high school, something you could do over?
Yeah, definitely I wouldn't have joked around as much. I didn't take class very seriously in middle school because I'm like, yeah, it's just middle school.
Middle
It doesn't mean anything, you know. I'm still gonna be going on to the next level, being a freshman, and that actually like affects you a lot because your grades do transfer over and they do look at that, and
Yeah,
yeah.
it's understandable. It's
For
better to
sure.
start off like young, stuff like that.
I got told not to joke around during my middle school years because it does transfer over. Like, your freshman and sophomore year of high school are like the most important years because that sets your GPA.
Mm-hmm.
So I played around a lot in middle school, and that didn't really help me in high school because I messed around a lot in my freshman year.
Yeah, it can get pretty hard because most people are under the thought that it doesn't, but it really does. So, any recommendations on what to take for 8th grade? What classes?
I would definitely choose like the advanced classes. Like if you feel like you have the urge to be pushed,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to I would encourage them to go on that path, because I know taking those extra classes do help, and it makes your senior year a little bit easier, because I know I don't have to take a math due to all the math courses I took back in middle school and throughout my high school career. So
Yeah, I wish I would have done that too.
yeah,
when I
less
was in.
classes are always
Yeah,
better.
less classes for sure.
I would tell you to choose the extracurricular class that you like because it does set that point in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Plus, it's
start you
something
off with a lot of
enjoyable
friends.
too. That it doesn't feel like you're in class because you're actually enjoying it. It's something you want to do. So, anything in particular that helped you? As you mentioned, math classes. Is there any classes you know of that transfer credits into high school?
Yeah,
Spanish.
French. Definitely your
Language
language
classes.
classes, because those will definitely benefit you through high school, because you do have to take a foreign language, I believe,
For Core
freshman.
40? I feel
Yeah.
like it's for Core 40.
Yeah,
Right?
Or
freshman.
technical honors, and like most of your diplomas want you to have at least 2 years of
foreign
Foreign
language.
language.
So it's
Okay.
better to get those as a dual credit through middle and high school while you're in middle school, so you don't have to take those classes later on. So you get to do more of the things that you like curricular activities.
And would you say that the language classes are easier in middle school than they are in high school?
They're about the same. I know in my field, being in early education, having that foreign language like Spanish does help you in the classroom, because some of my kids don't fully speak English and they do have other language at home, like French and Spanish and Thai. So learning those do help benefit you later on.
But I feel like it would be less of a risk taking it in middle school, right? Than you would if you would take it in high school.
Yeah, and then you can pursue your language class
in
in
high school.
high school, because they go up to French 3, and then
and
they
Spanish
do
4.
Yeah, they do a whole trip where the French teacher actually takes a group of people to France, and you get to be there. And
Cool.
So-
Cool. How about any other classes? Like, I think algebra does it too. Did you guys take any algebra classes?
I didn't take
In
algebra
8th grade?
in
I
middle school. I took it my freshman year, and I took
Freshman year?
a math
Kinda.
class over summer just to get caught up.
But I think they offer that in middle school.
They
They
do.
offer that.
Definitely the
And it
algebra
transfers to
and like
credits.
the ICP classes and stuff like that.
Okay. Anything you wish you haven't done, but then has done?
I would just work on. I should have worked on my studies more in middle school. That would have helped me a lot.
I wouldn't have like joked around and like just push everything off to the side. I wish I would have been a lot more determined to do my work and not like mess around in the hallways or like skip classes. Cause like if you like skip class, then you're missing what you need to learn for, you know, high school and.
Gotcha. So is there any other general advice, something we haven't really mentioned, that you would give these 7th graders about 8th grade? Because it can be pretty scary.
Definitely to pursue and like have like an opportunity to think. 'Cause I know I wish I would have had this opportunity, you know, being an 8th grader, having it talked about throughout middle school, so I know what my options were. Because as a senior, my class, well, career at Anthus is a 2-year program, and since I'm a senior, I can't graduate with a CDA, and that's like an important credential I need to have to pursue my occupation as a
Yeah.
early ed teacher. So
I would really like encourage you guys to start thinking of what you want to do if you do want to come to Anthus. I started thinking about it my 7th grade year, and that's how I figured out I wanted to do the fire rescue program and then the EMT program. It really helps like set your
Plan
goal.
ahead.
Yeah, you're
Plan
setting a
ahead.
goal for your whole entire life. Like, this isn't just like a fun way to get out of class. This is what you want to do for your career.
yeah, and it's not easy at all whatsoever. You do have to work hard, and it does teach you responsibility. Because I mean, in my field, they just think I play with kids all day. You know,
Yeah.
it's nothing hard. And that's not the case. We do book work and tests to make sure we know the understanding of kids and why they do the things that they do, and then we get to like pertain that knowledge to practicum sites, and they're not always the funnest because I've gotten thrown up on and
Oh
food thrown at
gosh.
me. So like
That can be
having
hard.
uniforms like these like
Yeah.
protect you.
Mhm.
So hard
So,
for-
what are your plans after high school then? What are your overall
start
goals?
with you since
Um,
you're a junior.
I know I want to go to Ivy Tech. I talked to an actual paramedic
Mhm.
last week, and she referred me to Ivy Tech as a good college to like build me up.
Mhm.
So I planned on going there because after this year I'll have 12 college credits.
Wow. That's a lot.
So I planned on going to Ivy Tech and studying there and helping out my mom with my siblings. And then when I reach that level, I'm just gonna
See what
see what it
go
takes
from
me.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm leaving in August for Ball State and taking early education classes down there and getting my master's or bachelor's in early education and then becoming a lead teacher hopefully within the next 3-4 years.
That's awesome, guys. Well, good luck with that, and thank you for sharing your experience and insights with our audience. And thank you, 7th graders, for your attention. I hope you paid close attention to what these two have said, and will consider what they have said. And as you choose your classes for 8th grade, so we challenge you to do your best, and we will see you in high school before you know it. Thanks.